Okay, hey guys, this is Gillsenzu here, and today I finally decided to give you guys my official opinion towards, I was gonna say Road to Boruto. Wow, that was bad. Shinobi Strikers. If you see my previous videos, I think one was to address to people why is there so much unnecessary hate, because the game only showed the leaked trailer, a leaked trailer that was from Anime Expo, from a low quality camera phone, excuse me, and there was already hate to begin with. And I remember addressing that you guys should hold your horses and at least wait till we see some raw gameplays. And that was pretty much me this entire pre-release. I did not want to give out my official opinion until I see legit gameplays. Now, I did give some bad words about it, and I gave it some good words about it throughout the time, but still, overall, I was very optimistic. So, last night, around 3 o'clock in the morning, during my time, it dropped the gameplay, and then I had to drop the stream, but 15 minutes worth of gameplay, we finally got to see some Shinobi Striker, and I'm not gonna lie you guys, this may not look like my cup of tea. And what I mean by not my cup of tea, I mean something that I could see myself playing over and over and over and over again. I can't see this game to where I can find it very addicting to how I was throughout in Storm. Now, I'm not saying that this game won't be better than Storm. I'm not competing it to Storm versus Shinobi Striker, but in my point of view, I do not see this game to where I can just keep on playing for the longest. In other words, seeing the gameplay, it looked kinda dull to me. Oh boy, now I know a lot of people is not gonna be happy. But the gameplay looks pretty dull. We can start off with the first Jinchuriki. I'm already forgetting names. Shikaku? I think his name is Shikaku. If his name is Shikaku, well, I'm sorry. Bash me if you want in the comment section. But I think his name is Shikaku, which is Gaara's tail beast. When you see gameplays off of that, it just looks so dull. Again, it just did not look to where it just looks so exciting to me. When I'm looking at that, I'm looking at what's that game mode from Xenoverse 2 when you have to go and fight the Great Ape, and all you do is just mash the button and do supers and this and that. It's not really that much. You just gotta, I don't really know how to put it really in the depth to my words, but it doesn't look so fun to where I'm like so thrilled of just beating a 50-foot tail beast. Besides that though, that game mode doesn't look too very exciting for me. I really look at it just the way how I look at it in Xenoverse 2. Probably played like a good 3, 4, 5 times, and then after that I probably don't see playing that game mode again. That's one. 2, the hack and slash kind of thing. It got that Broken Bond, if I'm not mistaken. No, not the Broken Bond. It's like some other, one of those games that I guess you can call it hack and slash, where they have the tiny health bars, and there's like grunts, ninja grunts, I would like to put it in Shinobi Striker perspective. And when I look at that, now of course these people who are playing it, they're very casual, they're probably new or never played the game before, but just from the way it just looks entirely, it doesn't look too much fun. I mean, one I can say is that I've only seen one combo out of Kakashi, I believe Sasuke and Naruto out of that gameplay. One combo and one air combo. I haven't seen any other differential combos. I don't know if this game's gonna be like Burning Blood, where the game has one combo but you can change it up a notch to like break it down to different types, if you guys know what I'm talking about for those who play Burning Blood. Or is it gonna be kinda like, how should I say, like J-Stars basically? I honestly don't know, but that's one of the biggest downfall of the showcase, is just the combat. Now of course this isn't the kind of game when you expect it to be a straight out brawler, But let's be real, you guys, when it comes, at least for me, when it comes to big, gigantic 3D games where you can roam all over the goddamn place, I kinda do expect for the combat to be at least more enthusiastic, I would say. I mean, just think about it. If you spot an opponent 30 feet away from you, you're chasing his ass at least about a good minute or two, and then once when you fight him, you're just mashing the same combos over and over again and until one of you guys die. I don't know, it's just one of those games. It's just not my cup of tea. I don't know what I really expect from Shinobi Striker, but I can't even say it's not even like Overwatch, in my opinion. It really kind of does look like, and this is the part everyone's gonna hate me, your average J-Stars, or maybe Battle of the Z. I don't know, whichever the case. Now the graphics, it did kind of improve from the trailers, etc. But to be honest, I'm not tripping about the graphics. The graphics is the last thing on my mind. It is not my top priority list. I do not care if the game even looks more downgradable when it comes to the graphics. I just want a game to where I have a long attention span to it. But to me, I feel like this game is not gonna really catch my attention span any more longer than 2-3 months. Maybe even longer, depends if the game has decent DLCs. Now when you look at the specials, according to the game, or the HUD, excuse me, there is about, I believe, 3 specials and 1 ultimate. And if you look at Naruto's HUD, there is the Shadow Clone Jutsu, of course, and then the other one, and I'm not considering it as a special, those are limited shurikens. Here we're going back to where it's limited, so you can't just spam your shurikens all you want. And then the other 2, of course, I believe the third one is the Giant Rasengan, or maybe it's either the Giant Rasengan or I believe it's just the regular Rasengan. And then the fourth one is Rasen Shuriken, and I do not know what that other one is. On the very last, it looks like a meter that maybe if it goes all the way up, you can perform an ultimate, and maybe that one is the Giant Rasengan. Now the wall running, I'm not gonna lie, the wall running looks pretty fun. This is the first Naruto game, I believe, that has this much variety in terms of wall running. Remember in Storm 4, when that shit made you think that the game will be all about wall running, or at least for story mode, but it turns out there's only, what, 2 missions? Only 2 missions that only involve with wall running. They practically just advertised the wall running for nothing, and that was quite disappointing. But unlike Shinobi Strikers, it looks like you can wall run all you want, and from the way they were showing it off with this showcase, it looks pretty cool. In fact, that may be one of the most thing I like the most out of this showcase, to be honest. But yeah, again, I think I'm really convinced to myself that maybe the reason why I'm not entirely into this game now since I've seen gameplays is because when it comes to me, I'm not more of a team reliable guy. So far, this presentation has been very poor for me, but of course, again, this is from the casuals. But I think even once when we see the pros play it, it still won't really get me up to my chair and get hyped for it. I'm still gonna try, give it a shot and this and that, etc. But I just hope from this point on, I could still find my way to get very interested to this game. And I think the only way at this point for me is the roster. But then again, the roster has not been very impressive either within these past few months. The fact that they're only showing us the Shippuden time skip, it's not really interesting because Shippuden is now outdated. You would think it would be good if we now would see scans of Hokage Naruto instead, Wandering Sasuke instead, or maybe Hokage Kakashi, or just anyone that's who they are from Shippuden to grown-ups. But instead, they're treating it like if this was scans back from Storm 2, making it feel like it's so impressive to see a Hinata playable. I hope that makes sense to you guys, but I think I'm done here because I know this sounds like I'm hating this game, but I told you I was not going to sugarcoat this game. Now that I've seen gameplays, I can finally release what's out of my head. I was optimistic over the weeks, months, but now since I've seen gameplays, it's not where I can say I could get hyped for. And that's all I'm going to say from right there. If you guys don't like the way I see this game so far, so be it. I would still give the game a try, but once again, I just don't see it to be a very long lifespan of a game. For me, that is. Now, I'm done here for now. Thank you guys for watching this video. I might make another one of this, but scripted. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, and if you didn't, give me a thumbs down. This is Gillsenzu, and I'll see you guys next time.